Okay, this is how we make a responsive navbar on Bubble.io. So first thing is first, we need to add a floating group. It can be row, doesn't really matter. Fully responsive with a max height of 80. Second thing, we need to add the inside of the navbar, so something that's going to keep it all compact together. So we can add another group inside this. We can call this group navbar wrapper. For this, no min width, 80 min height, as per the floating group. But with this, we want a max width of 1200. I'll show you why in 1 second. Back on the floating group, we want to center that element. That's in the center now. So most browsers, most apps should be 1200. It just looks clean. It just lines up everything cleanly. And it's been recommended bootstrapped from guys like Gregory John at a build camp. And yep, so that's what we follow. Okay, so we're going to add some padding on the left and right here, 32 and 32. So that's a group navbar wrapper. Okay, we want to add another group in for all our links, icons, logos, etc. Add one in. I'll call this group left. No min width, min height 80. For this, back on the navbar wrapper, we want to change that to a row, just so we can stack all of these individual elements inside of it neatly. So on the group left, copy and paste. One more time. Okay, so now we have 3 individual even groups inside of the navbar wrapper. Group left copy, so we'll change that to group center. And then group right. Okay, first things first is we want a logo. So I'm just going to use a basic group with a letter inside of it and just a random name as a logo for now. So we get a group. First things first is make sure that the group left is a row. Okay, we want a fixed width and fixed height on this of 48. Flat background color. And we'll just choose that blue there. Roundness, personal preference, 16. Making sure that this is centered. Okay, next, we want some text. And we'll just make up a name here. We'll just say this is this. We'll say that is that. Heading 3. Heading 4, a bit too big. We'll make that a white contrast. Sorry, we'll make that black. Text color. Just like that. Fit that with the content, center that as well. Okay, so we have a basic logo there. For the group itself on the left, the logo, we'll add, actually before we do that, I'm going to go under this, fit it with the content, center that. On the group logo itself, align to parent, so we can center the letter directly in the center. I'm going to add a text element inside. We'll go M for memo, same thing, heading 4, primary contrast of white. Center, once we remove the minimum width here and the minimum height, and we fit that with the content, as you can see, perfectly in the center there. Next thing, we want to grab both these elements here. Press that, right click, group elements in a row container. No min height, fit the width to the content, and then we want to apply gap spacing between the elements of 16. Just like that, we have a name and a logo. Now, in the plugin section, I've gone and installed hero icons. You do the same. Like in the workflow tab, we now want to grab a solid icon. Put that here. Search for bars. Bars 3 is what we want. On the layout, we'll make this bootstrap standard, 24, 24. On it in the center, make last. And then back on the group left itself, we'll select this space between so it separates the elements. That's why we've grouped the text and the logo together, because if we hadn't done that, that would be on the left by itself, the logo, the text would be in the middle, and then the bars would be on the right. But for this, I'm going to add a quick condition. When the page width is less than 768, this element is visible, yes. Tick yes. Back on the layout, this element is visible on page load. We want to untick that and tick collapse when hidden also. Okay, now we can start adding in text for our group links or group center. So for this, we'll go body large, same color text, and then we'll go home, just a random name, random link with the content on this itself. Make sure it's a row, center these elements in the middle here, vertically aligned, copy, paste, copy, paste. We're just going to add 3 for today's tutorial. Gap spacing, column gap of 24 on the group center itself, as you can see, nicely even and spaced out. I'm going to add in here features and pricing. Okay, nice and clean. Also, what we can do is, while we're here, quickly add the condition on the group center, same as the group left, less than 768. This element is visible, no. This element is visible on page load, meaning that when this is loaded, this will be visible. We want that obviously ticked as yes. Collapse when hidden, meaning when it's hidden, it won't take up any space. So hit that. Next, a group right, we can add in, first of all, make sure the group right is a row as well. Sorry guys. First of all, we can add in some text. What I'm going to do is just copy and paste this. Let's say log in. On the group right itself, container alignment aligned to the right. And we'll add a button, so they obviously need to log in or sign up. We'll add a button in called sign up. Uncheck fixed width, 0 min width, but we'll fit with the content, as you can see there. And we'll update the minimum height of the button to 48 bootstrap standard. Next, we'll add a roundness of 8 on the button, and the vertical alignment will be in the center also. Back on the group right itself, we'll add a gap spacing between elements, column gap of 12. As you can see, nice looking navbar coming along. Group right, we'll add a condition also, same as the other ones. Current page width is less than 768. This element is visible, no. Collapse when hidden also on this one. Now, if we go into the responsive here, 1200, it's fine. 992, fine. 768 is where we start to get a bit roomy. And if we were to have another link, like say we had just another pricing in the middle section itself, it probably wouldn't work. So we go into 320 here. As you can see, this takes up the space needed where the bars come in. So we go to 768 here, 1 pixel under, it expands out and the bars appear. While we're here also, on the group navbar wrapper itself, we need to add a condition when the current page width is less than 768. We need to update the left and right padding, which we applied at the very start. Right padding to 16 and 16 bootstrap standards for mobile. So as you can see here, 1200, we're fine. 912, fine. 768 starts to get a bit roomy. So we drop down one below, the bars appear, group fully expands out. On mobile, very clean navbar on mobile. Tablet size, desktop size, all clean, all responsive. And that is how you make a responsive navbar on Bubble.io. Make sure to like, subscribe if you like these tutorials. There'll be plenty more to come in the future. And thank you.